should probably start the stream. uh, Perfect. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Now we wait. Do I have this thing? Was this one? So there's this, and there's that. So let's try to remember what was yesterday. What did he play? What was the last game he played? Another there's two. No. What was it? It was Talia. Who the fuck was in that last game? Oh, it was Lee Sin. Lee Sin versus. Dude, why am I blanking on the champion he played? Was it? I think it was Graves. I think it was a third Graves game. Then we had second Syndra game with a. Was that the Azir game? No. It was the Kali game. Kali game. Bot lane had Senna TK. Where did I put Senna in here? No, well, that surprised me. Senna. Why do you have? Oh, well, okay. Never mind. I did put it down. It's just like in a weird spot. Senna TK versus Blitzcrank. Blitz. Was it Aphelios? I think it was another Aphelios game. Okay. Oh, no. It was a Zaya game. No. It was a Zaya game. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that takes care of that. And now we're just kind of waiting for this to start. That's all. Change this to this. Whew. Just chilling. Just waiting. 10 minutes. Bear with me as I'm checking some things. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I was curious. Like I asked about streaming because I was like, yeah, man, this could be fun. Like I've been on the hosting side of combines and it's really hectic. I mean, you don't even get a chance to actually watch the games most of the time. Like really watch the games. Which sucks. Which if I ever did host a combine in the future, I 100% would put someone in charge of it because as someone who actually wants to scout the players or whatever, like it was just not easy, not as easy. With with this, yeah, I mean, like I just get to sit here and commentate. How nice is that? Holy shit, it's so nice. Um, okay, I gotta ask for the password. What do I have this on? Oh, right. Good. I was like, do I have this on my desktop? I hope not. That'd be pretty bad. Okay. We're in the lobby. Sweet. Put this like here for draft. And now once again we just chill out. Chill out and we wait till this gets going. It should be in like 8 minutes. Welcome, welcome, Kong Jones. FlyQuest got inspired. FlyQuest got inspired. Amazing. I mean, I'm not surprised. I am definitely not surprised at all that they got him. But I'm gonna assume they got him in the sense that they were trying to like tempt JoJo to come in, like, yo, bro, we got Impact inspired. You want to run it back? And dude, they still failed. Holy shit, that is too funny. That is such a fat loss for them. I wonder who they will get. There's like a few. I mean, personally, at this point, it almost feels like you have to. I know people will hate it, but they, in theory, should just import mid and then do a NA support. There are some really good like import supports you could do, but it would just make more sense to just do it through mid at this point. That is if they actually are trying to contend, because obviously on paper, like C9's roster is like already fantastic, and I love Masu. Like I'm the person who recruited Masu, right? But if you're JoJo and you're like, okay, I can either have my AD as Masu or Berserker, you're gonna choose Berserker. Like the guy just showed for an entire year that he's the guy. I would choose him always. So yeah, I don't know what they'll do. Yeah, maybe Palafox is free, but at the same time, like Palafox is also considered like how he felt like his time was spent on FlyQuest, which was like not the best. It was like okay, I'm gonna assume. So in his head, he might be like, well, I'm just gonna go with energy because I liked what they did with us and built with us versus FlyQuest, and that's that. You know, uh, that could be a very real thing. And then outside of that, you got guys like Young, uh, dude, Jensen. There's Larson. There's like I said, there's a few Korean challenger mids, and then there's a few low level team mids from Korea. But the chances of you getting any of the big names from Korea extremely slim, especially after like how it turned out with Prince and Vikla. Personally, if I was like a Korean player, like looking at FlyQuest, I'd be like, I don't know. Oh, I have no idea. It's not up to him though. You know what I mean? Like if he already signed with FlyQuest, like it in the end, like they can just choose whatever the hell they want. Now, if the agreement they had is basically like, like if I don't like the roster, I can just dip. Like, yeah, I mean, shit, that's not good. But I'm gonna assume if he did sign and he's just set, then I mean they get to choose however the hell they want still. And it probably should be Winsome, because outside of Winsome, there's like Zazel, people like Dombre. I mean, Dombre actually is like mechanically pretty good. I mean, he needs to fill in like with like the actual like macro side, and that's that kind of thing. And maybe that's hard, but at the same time, Master's the kind of kid who wants to dominate lane. So maybe that's something. Maybe they try to go for Busio. Busio's like again mechanically good player, adds like to the comms and strategy of the team. Personally, honestly, Busio probably would be the best like answer if they can get him, just because I'm of a belief that if you have like a fresh rookie bot laner, it would actually probably be pretty fun to have another guy who's pretty fresh. Because to me, if you're Doublelift and Busio, it just seemed weird, because I understand the idea of like, oh, Busio will learn from Doublelift, but Doublelift has some old age ideas on how to play the game, play his lane. Versus like I'd much prefer someone a little bit newer who would actually like introduce you, Also, Doublelift like took some time off and things like that. I don't know. That's just how I feel. So they could do that, and honestly, the roster would be very interesting, because if the bot lane turns out, then they could be off to the races and actually contest C9. Just my thoughts. Spica, I don't know where the hell Spica's gonna go. For sure, he's gonna be on like a dime, like because I mean he had a bad TSM years, and then he had bad FlyQuest year. So all in all, yeah, like he probably won't get the same amount he did anyways. And teams are playing more like budget, so he has to kind of adapt to that. I think Contracts is still on contract. I forgot who's on contract with Energy. I think it's Contracts in Palafox with Dokla, Ignar, and FBI on the table. I like Chime. Actually, I like Chime in the Golden Guardian Academy games. I think it was playoffs, and I don't know, there's something about his play that I just thought was really interesting. And do I think he's like some Omega beastly like support? Of course not. But you could tell like on this TSM roster, like he's decent enough for sure. Like he also has some pocket picks and does some things outside the norm, which is also nice. Speak of Fudge Insanity. I don't know. I don't know what Fudge is gonna do. The only thing I could say with Fudge is that if Fudge does choose to pursue another team and stay in League, he will have to like. Well, there's either two things are gonna happen. He's either gonna get even lazier because now he doesn't have a good team to like depend on to like kind of like not grind as much, not like put in as much effort as others, or he actually says like, that's not fucking me. Like I'm gonna show you all, and then he just becomes a beast, right? I mean, there's two avenues it goes. I'm not really sure what his character's like, and he seemed like a confident kind of guy, so maybe he'll go the first way or the second way. That'd be pretty awesome. But I don't know. What if I look up? Let's see. I don't know what his NA account is. Unfortunately, once you leave FlyQuest, I mean, like I don't have access to like our whole like database because it's through like our data analyst API key. So like he has all that shit. So unless I can like easily find his solo queue account, which I highly doubt he's even playing solo queue. I highly doubt he is. $11 days ago. Dude. How funny would that be? Holy shit, that'd be so funny. I still love that Faker was actually exploring the NA market. It wasn't actually that realistic, but I still love that he was doing it. Anything is possible. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of free agents coming out for the Korean scene. Again, it's just the only people who remotely contest it would be C9, which, I mean, maybe they actually find something in top lane from there, which would be fantastic, especially because they treated Berserker well. And they treated Amenes mostly okay. I don't know if teams really, if the guys over there really care as much about Amenes, but at least Berserker has been treated really well. But yeah, with FlyQuest, I don't know. I've heard a thing or two about what they tried to do afterwards, and I don't know. I'd be hesitant if I was a Korean player. Let's just say that. Yeah, you're right, Brandy. Let's just get rich. Let's get rich, and actually, that'd be kind of cool. That's not happening. Yeah. It wouldn't make that much sense anyways for how he wants to play. Impact really is the most ideal like top laner for them. Like, is there anyone else I can even think of off the top of my head? Like I said, there's a few Korean challengers I can think of. But I would very much would like to avoid picking a guy who actually actively wants to make lane spicy.
Over here.
I'm not. I mean, this is on. I can't. You say I can't look? Unreal. So they banned Kennen for Jenkins, Ziggs. I guess it's a Sudsy thing. Zaya. So this guy played Zaya yesterday. Kindred. Oriana. Who the fuck is their mid? RJS? Okay, RJS.
End of the line.
Graves for Ken V. So they did double bans versus Ken V. And I mean, Chad was contesting Graves as well. So, I mean, so far in this tournament, at least on my side, I've seen Graves banned, picked every game. And they first pick Asante, which you could pick Rumble, you could pick Gwen, you could pick A-Shot. I mean, there's... I mean, he did this yesterday. He literally played Rumble. He first picked Rumble, and then they picked Cassante into him. So we'll see how it goes. And then they took Jarvan, so they just have a 1-2 easy lockout. What are you guys gonna pick, huh? You guys can do a Kalista lane? I've seen Kalista Renata played into this, if they really wanted to. But the only thing is, like, you have to stall out your jungle. LeBlanc. Blind LeBlanc. Okay. Ooh. So, who is this Sudsy? Is he gonna pick Azir? He could pick Nico, technically. Nico's not bad. This combo would be, like, banging. Lissandra. Okay. I mean, what were the champions buffs again? It was like They buffed her QE. Her Q slow ages ago. And then her... Didn't they buff her E? No, they buffed her W stun with points. So it's been a hot minute. Still works. I mean, like, because Lissandra and Nico, like, both these champs kind of... How do I say it?
Now I'm angry.
They're both good, like, deterrents. I definitely... shit, what the fuck are these guys gonna play, though?
I wouldn't hold my breath.
They ban Renata. Well, for sure, red side's, like... Pick ban is a lot easier to play out. That's for sure. Spawn and Shay. And then mobility and Isles. Helios.
The darkness, where power grows.
You're duller than a broken sandwich.
So they're trying to get rid of both Kalista matchups and then also the TK Senna. And these guys take Rakan, which very fair. I mean, works. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do like Nautilus plus... This guy doesn't fucking play that champ though. Let's see. I mean... I don't know about that one. I would just prefer the Nautilus. You're already playing to like get some quick off picks anyways, so... There's also just the fact that you can ulti Rakan, and if Rakan goes into the teammates, then it just pulls the ulti into them, so that's always just like a side effect. Leona, it's like... So now, you know, it was pretty obvious that they're probably going to play in, like, towards Jenkins, right? And bots is going to be some, like, handshake situation. So they have a superior support and like pretty much a chilling AD, and then a pretty ruthless topside. These guys have to play quite well on the mid jungle situation. This guy should lose. These guys are probably not going to do anything unless there's an early move by him. Can they do anything level 1? Not really. Loses. It's like, I mean, it's pretty even, but kind of loses. Can't even do anything level 1. Well, we'll find out. Also, I have to get rid of this thing. Actually, you know what? I could keep it on there because I'm just going to switch to this. Grasp, Comet, Conqueror, Ghost. Wait, this fucking guy went Ghost on Kaisa? Holy shit, okay. Well, if that guy ever gets caught at all, he's probably dead.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Well, how will we go?
Okay.
So mid is like pretty... It's not simple, but like the game is... Wow, that guy actually got hit twice by flag. So they're getting a...
Minions have spawned.
Oh, okay. I mean, it still works. There it is. Alright, so mid is just like a spacing game for the most part. I mean, it's just, can LeBlanc bait and avoid the Qs? If she can't, it's pretty bad. She is going around instead of going through here to get a ward. This is really bad for LeBlanc. That's, yeah, not great. Because at this point, this guy can just contest him forward, and it wouldn't matter at all. Okay, so he dodged the Q by Cassante. And he's gonna get 2 first. So, Cassante, not in a great position. This guy, he did Wolves, Raptors, Red. So he's doing an accelerated path to dive top. So now all this guy has to do is not eat any more trades. Like, just do your best, be at full HP if you can. Kenvi doesn't have to do shit here. He just needs to do his Wolves and then play for this. And these guys already have push. So... he definitely should not have only 6 CS, by the way. What? That can't be real. How does he have only 6 CS? Okay, all I'm gonna say is, if you're ever a laner, and even though you can get certain trades off, first off, like, I mean, he can play for push, that's fine, but always ensure that you get the last hits. Like, it's gold. It's literally economy. So they saw no option. He made sure there was no option. He did his red and his Krugs. He based, and now he's coming back here. This guy... he honestly could have crossed over a little bit sooner. But at this point, the wave already turned around, so he kind of missed his timing to get the blue. So that's gone. But he did a full clear, so he's still ahead. Like, still ahead.
Galactic hyper barrier.
So even though he gets like a return trade with the W and everything, I mean, it's just too much of an HP difference. Like, it doesn't really do anything. So, oh god. Uh-oh. So, oof. Kenvi finished his clear bot, right? Took his base. That is... I'm gonna go from here. So let's go to like 350, right? So he finishes clear and he base. This wave is coming in. They're not diveable. Shit, are they diveable? Nah, not really. Like, unless they can get like fast push this wave, which is like a little bit difficult. Or like this guy like just flash the W's on this guy to get the sums, then maybe you can do it. And if that's the case, and this wave is coming in, and did they get a ward before this even happens? They got a ward here, which is like, okay. Ideally, you know, he can check this and even ward this if he wants to, but then he needs to go back to his camps, right? Like, he needs to go back to his camps, do these camps. Who dies? Topside. That, dude, is Jenkins just a fucking goat or what? Okay, not ideal. Oh, this is... oh, no. Okay, well... so... ooh, shit. Rough. That is really rough. Okay, well, in the end, Jenkins reigns supreme. For the 3rd game in a row, Jenkins reigns supreme. Kenvi, you know, through his Q, missed. I mean, he just blind Q'd it up. Vi also look top. Like, looking top on that option and then missing means that she actually doesn't get to do these camps right away. So now Jarvan, who did this, like, padding of, like, Wolves topside base, is caught up. He's fine. He's chilling. So Chad is in a good spot off that one play. Now he's looking at a one-timer top. Help his top laner. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So they get a return kill. And Rumble ulti's gone. But it'll be back up for Herald. The return cost, he gets the dragon. They can't really pressure because it's just Sivir Rakan, like they don't really do anything. And Mid is kind of getting shit on so far. Because he finished this, right? And this wave is fine for the most part. And I know Vi, pretty much after this look and doing this, still has her top camps. But she can go bot side as well. And like play off this growing wave. Like she has like a couple options. So in theory, he should just keeps the wave here, right? Like this Q is probably not great. Like if he wants to, he could actually hold this a little bit longer. Or he could also just assume that since they have a pink here, and like Vi has just not showed bot like at all, you know, like maybe she could be topside, right? But they get the kill, cool. And then meanwhile, mid lane, he just double distortions him. Gets a fat trade. Holds his R. Now he has the base. Ideally, honestly, he probably should have traded his ulti into this. Because this guy can now fish for a superior base off that, unless they're planning to get like some kind of return trade with Jarvan. And then these guys, I mean, Shay goes in, goes too deep. Still doesn't have flash because, you know, the last time. Because he kind of messed it up last time as well. And he's dead. And so you notice Jarvan, like, now he's around trying to, like, fish around this. He did dragon. I mean, like, personally, if I'm Jarvan and I'm doing this, like, these guys are fighting, but, like, I don't need to do anything here. The only thing I need to do is look mid one-timer, have this guy, like, flash ulti, try to kill this guy, and, or this guy just accepts defeat and holds his R and just, like, sacks a wave, and then he just plays for 6, right? But bot dies, and then, like, Rumble's still absorbing pressure this entire time. And so now this guy's back. And then they finally do this. And this guy's getting cooked. And this guy is still not level 6, which is not ideal. And I see, yeah, he hit 6 now. Yeah, Jenkins can't always be getting bored though. And so Rakan didn't move up, right? They're just playing to pressure, and they're not really getting much for this. So yeah, Isles is not really getting a lot out of that. This TP was, yeah. Well, ideally in this game, you know, the team with Jarvan, Lissandra, Rumble would get Herald. Like, ideally, that's what would happen. We can blame Jenkins for, like, I mean, you just have to track what's happening. He had a good start. Kind of got his jungle back in the game. But Kenvi kind of is just like relentlessly looking top. And also putting himself down a little bit now. We're looking at Crab. This guy's basing. So he's going to just take his camps. Fuck the Crab. Who cares? He's taking a TP. It's ulti. Wow, really? So RJS is overwatching this. This guy's first on the map. This guy's second. His smite. I mean, In the end, you kind of just have to either flash it or this guy just stays on top of him and then just presses Q. Kind of like all you can do. It's kind of getting caught with your pants down. They pick up 2 kills off that. Huh. Alright. Oh. See how this is gonna go. Been finishing off. What do you got? What do you got? Sure. Okay, 1 for 1. And then he's eating a little bit bad trades, I guess. Looks like he TP'd back recently, so maybe not. Maybe just traded heavily and then he just TP'd back. Oh. Oof. And so that stems from him going bot, right? Like, if he goes bot, then this guy's gonna get a timer, so that means Jenkins doesn't want to get any spicy, like, situations going on top. So, it's just kind of both on Sudsy for calling it, and then also Jenkins realizing, oh, okay, yeah, like, sure, you went bot, this guy can go top, I'm half HP, this shit might happen. They get a second dragon. Again, it's just stemming from, like, one team made one play bot, then another team made a play bot. You know, it kind of just offsets with the initiative. Oof. Ooh, you hate to see it, man. Junglers and their heralds. Oh. What? That's rough. Oh. That's rough. And then at the same time, what's happening up here? So they're making a play here. And they didn't realize these guys were behind enemy lines. And he tries to ward, and he just dies. Do they even know that these guys are here? I mean, he knows he heralded, and then he's obviously not on bot side because he just heralded. And if your Raptors are up, naturally you can assume that this guy's probably still hovering on top side. So, it's just awareness. I mean, that's like the only thing you can say for Jenkins this game is just like awareness and then assuming what other team, like your opponents might be doing. And then naturally these guys want to roll up because like, okay, well we need to recover top side, but they're doing this as 2 instead of as 3. So they just rushed the play and died. And I think a little bit too much happy feet going on. A little too much happy feet. This guy gets return killed. This game is... There definitely gonna be some optimization. Sure. Dragon's not up for a little bit anyways. That works for me. If two dragons, you can play on this guy with no flash next time. He doesn't have cleanse. He has ghost. This guy, no flash. This will be down though. This might be up. Full camps up. Wow. Oh, because he saw the second distortion. Got it. I was wondering why they were going for this. Because I'm thinking it's about like, okay, he doesn't have flash. But he actually lost both distortions, so he actually just dies. Like, good heads up play by them. Quick kill. Leads the Herald. I mean, they have ultis. Mobility... What's mobility doing? So at this point... Okay, if you're mobility, you're hitting this. You're going to have to start this. And you see... Did I ever see Kaisa? No, but she's not on bot wave. So okay, now they see her. Got it. So now they just have to get this. They give up this. So then at this point, he just needs to clear his bot camps. This guy's gonna go mid and chill. This guy needs to go take his wards and just place them on bot side and kind of set this up already. And then he's gonna base, and then he'll base for Rakan after Rakan places the wards. And then they're chilling. They are chilling. Let's see. It's up in a minute. Yeah, he's just gonna come over here and just like fast play some wards, or he could actually stay on the map because like, what does Jarvan even have in the bank? He has a 1K. Yeah, he still has plenty of time. He definitely had time to fast place wards, dip, and base, and would have been fine. Which would have been my preference. But it is good that he's holding on to 2 wards. Because if he's gonna stay, at least hold them until your jungle comes, so then that way you're not just getting screwed over if they clear the wards. And then you can't leave because it's like, the dragon's coming up, you know? Rumble's here early. There is, what, like probably like 30 seconds left on this? They're just heralding down mid. This isn't gonna do anything. So they're gonna lose another herald that does nothing. Oop. Shit. RGS is trying to take the wave so the herald crashes. It's funny. Alright, well, that was extremely awkward, by the way. So, let's put it from the POV of blue side. So if this is blue side, you know, RGS was just looking bot. Technically, if you're gonna herald, he should have just came up here. So he's like with them. And if this guy clears, then he can walk up, and at least he's here, right? Like, if LeBlanc is involved in this play, it might be okay. But LeBlanc is not involved. And then it just kind of turns into this, like, weird situation. Like, where is Rumble? Rumble's right here. This guy have flash? He has flash. Preferably, when is Rumble? Okay, the Spectate has a terrible Rumble ulti. Oh, there it is. That was late. I would have slammed it here already if I was him. Oh, because he overheated. Fuck. Well, overheat timing was not ideal. But regardless, I mean, they clean up because, yeah, it's just how it goes. So Rakan has 3 wards, right? Jarvan has some camps that he wants to do on bot side, but they're using this timer to actually just push and invade. How much gold do you have? 750, not a big issue. Oh, he hit him. Oof. Okay, he's trying to use Rumble to get out. Actually, he's going back in. Well, they almost got Cassante. Oh, RJS picks it up. Oh? They're gonna pick that one up too. Oh, not bad by Chad. I mean, he had the right timing with the Dragon Pole. Hold on. Well, that was that fight really extended, huh? Because when it got to... So they got here, right? So if we're going back to this situation, you know, this was drag. You know, they cleaned up. They got this drag. Khan has 3 wards. Because, you know, he's here. You're going to get some wards down. Everyone has reasonable gold. This guy's playing for IE. Rumble's going to push top, so you clearly are going to have a move on him. Lissandra wants to go bot. Rumble is not quite in range in this situation, but they know this guy doesn't have flash. It's a little deep. Honestly, for me, this is like pretty deep. Especially because you know this guy can move up from this situation. It's pretty deep. But it did work out. How does LeBlanc play it? I mean, they instantly killed Sivir. Yeah, I don't know. That feels a little overforced. And then turn in that whole situation there. That one was a little too overforced. I would prefer having, like, members more ready to actually fill out the J4. Because Rumble ulti was, like, a little away still. If you can land Rumble ulti right away, sick. Whew. And now at this point, it's like, you know, just like watch how they do the movement, right? Because like you come back from that situation, you know, have Sivir push, Rumble's here because Rumble opted to not push out the bot wave. He opted to just join them right away. So they're kind of giving sides to do this. So if you're blue side, you're like, okay, whatever, sure. So be it. This guy gets pushed out again, whatever, sure. You're able to get mid wave, so they're overloading to get top turret, right? And you're getting mid wave, and yes, I know they're getting Baron right now, but whatever situation happens here should never happen. Like they're just contesting in a really bad way. Like that is never gonna work. If you're getting free mid push, your guy's getting bot. They have to reestablish mid again, or they're just gonna try to burst that. Like, it is what it is, you know? A lot of the play that's working for red side after the... What was the one look I liked? So the Herald look, like when they used Herald 2 on down mid, and then they had improper numbers and just got caught. I mean, that was good call by red side. Red side forcing the second engagement, not the best, and that's why it almost turned like awkward, but I mean, red side still won. And then the third one, you know, blue side is just has no business being there at all. Like, just calmly collect your wave and wait for them to try to reestablish mid, and then go into top side and try to clear that out. At this point, too much damage has been done. So, we have... Also, keep in mind, obviously, you know, I haven't, like, said it as much, but, like, there's a big comp difference as well. Like, you have Jarvan, Lissandra, Rumble. Like, they're just throwing their bodies down at whoever has no flash and trying to kill them, which is good by Chad. I mean, if you're at least going to have a game plan and follow through it, play on the flashless targets, that's good. And once they did get, like, LeBlanc's flash and paying attention to distortion, like CDs, yeah, they threw some plays down that way too. And while it's not, like, exactly... perfect always, it's, I mean, you're making plays. And there's one thing anyone that plays League knows that, like, yeah, you know, maybe this team is not necessarily, like, that much better or something like that, but if you're making plays, man, like, shit's gonna go well. If the other team's just being reactive and you're making plays, yeah, shit. I'd rather at least be on that end. That's it. That's game. Boom. 25 minutes. 25 minutes, man. I want to watch the mid matchup again. At least the beginning of it. Okay, so let's do it from his POV. So this guy's not in lane. Obviously, if you're not showing in lane as enemy mid, because, you know, ideally, like, he would just be trading autos on the melees and then, like, playing around the range of Lissandra Q. He's warding. Now, do they ping it? No. I guess there's no ping on, and maybe he said it in comms, but, like, at least there's no ping here or here. Which, if you're doing an accelerated path upward, is kind of scary as a jungler. Like, oh, I just showed on the Raptors ward while going up, and I have my blue and Gromp up, and they have bot push. That's not good. Also, this guy never based. Like, he actually is down a little bit of HP. I'm sure he knows he didn't have time to base, right? Because he... Here, let me get rid of this. Because he hit this ward, so they know he didn't base. So he's down almost 100 HP, which means that any trade Lissandra's taking onto him is advantageous. So I'm going to assume, again, he's not warding the blue, he's warding the Raptors, which is way more common to do. Which means if he's doing that, as Lissandra, you need to posture this way and just trade. Like, you're 80 HP up. Trade. It's free. Why not? He does a trade now. This guy just W's in. So he got 3 CS, by the way, which, I mean, not ideal. Obviously, like, so he misses one here. He messed up that one, and then got that one. So he missed 3 CS already. And then he wasn't really close to, like, also keep in mind, at this point, he's going to get level 2 first. Like, there's no worry about, just wait. Just wait to see what happens. Just auto attack it. You're chilling. Don't worry about it. If you want to push a little bit faster, so be it, and then get a ward on the Raptors, right? Pretty standard. But he is missing way too many last hits. And then go ward. Your jungler is doing this shit. Like, you need to, like, either ward this or you need to ward this. This might be preference. Only because, I mean, you still don't. If he does this, he at least sees Vi this way. It does give Vi the option to go around and do a sneak play on him, which, I mean, that would suck. And this is definitely one of their biggest avenues, but he should take the time to ward. Gets a Q off. Great. Cool. And also keep in mind, he's playing Airy versus, like, Electrocute, so trading does feel good as well. Missed another one. And now he's warding, and now he's kind of, like, chilling out. And as far as I know, from the way the mid matchup went, they kind of just both just farm at this point to, like, 40 CS. Like, what was this little trade? It was okay. As LeBlanc, especially because it looks like you probably can bait his Qs a little easily, I'm just aiming to get whatever CS I can. Like that. Like, that's fantastic, right? Like, do more of that, chillin'. And even though, like, I'll keep in mind, like, obviously LeBlanc also wants to have a wave if she wants to play for Vi to go in here. But it's just, I mean, you just have to outspace it then. Or you just make it really spicy, which has its own dangers. But yeah, they go pretty even, if I recall. Like, he's able to get the cannon in, so he has a superior buy. And then he gets a fat trade now. And in this case, like I said, like, my preference would have been that he just trades his ulti with him, but it's okay. Like, he basically has to depend on his jungler to come to save him, or he sacks. But ideally, he just uses his R, and you trade ultis at the cost of making it, like, more even, because now this guy has all the control. Dude, Horrible. That's like mainly what I just want to rewatch, because I remember most of the other shit that's happening. Like, I remember the stuff that's happening bot lane with Shade going in like at a few awkward timers. Isles didn't really support any plays on mid or top, which, I mean, if bot is gonna be AFK this whole time, like, let's just like look at this. And that's not to say bot is AFK this whole time. So I'm putting this on 8 times with blue team POV. I just want to see if anyone uses any Fog of War at all. So that guy loses his splash there. And Jarvan should have warded there so they were chilling. And he's gone. And he shows top here. So he was fishing once. Okay, so he was fishing once. But I don't know why he would look through top side versus just going through bot side. Like, be the most normal thing to do. I guess he had Jarvan up here, but this guy's fine. And then this guy's like just slowly collecting the wave. And technically he could still be like chilling around here. He plays for this ward. Okay, so be it. And then he's back bot side. And then they kill this guy for inting. And he bases, and now he has the freedom to come topside, which he does. Okay. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. My perception was I wasn't paying as much attention to bot lane, and it'd be definitely good for me to not say criticism that is not 100% correct. So, yeah. Okay. So I don't think anything's happening yet. Let me just put these down. So it's the third Cassante game. That's another Rumble game. Hello, Jenkins. It's another Jarvan game. That is a... Go down Vi. Beautiful. It is a... Dude, why am I blanking on the mids? It was LeBlanc. And it was a Lissandra. Finally got a Sivir, and then we got a... Well, one champ didn't do anything. I already forgot what that champ was. What the fuck was he playing? Oh, it's Kaisa. He didn't really do anything. And then we had a Leona. And a beautiful Rakan. Got it. Okay, so Jenkins dominated top lane. Minutes. Actually, you know, I should say first like 8 minutes. Awareness. It's good this game. Play harder than others to gauge, so not the biggest deal always, but position doesn't happen. Empties work at times slash I don't know if he says it, but I'm assuming he does, but range with J4. And then we had Chad, accelerated path to the top. They needed, not sure if just in case. Romp. Few rushed engages on mid-wave when an ally is not engaged. But the idea of punishing flash timers, getting kills plus flashes. So this was good. I mean, this was a good part. And then they had Sudsy missed too many last hits in the opening waves. Contested, plus would have taken LeBlanc 4. 1 plus down HP. Level 6 needs to R to match to at least have even pressure. Him plus Chad did get plays plus mid. Let me make sure I am not. Okay, I need a password. I need a password. I'm trying to think. Is there other stuff to say? It was not bad. Suncy mobility. Didn't have to do much in this game. Did get owned in the extended engage mid. Fault. I don't know. I mean, there was not really much to say. I mean, he just played Silver. I mean, like, he played Silver, like, not much to say. Isles mostly was fine. Like, missed some W's that he shouldn't. Punish hinting. What else? Am I missing anything? He had, let's see. I think his moves from base were mostly fine too. Just one. Just first one should be to bot side. That's preference. He had one good. Oh fuck! What was it? Oh, you know what? Here, I'll say this. So he mostly goon swatted, right? And then did like I think it was drag 3. Had 2 options that have unloaded wards based join J4, but since he didn't like that he held his 2 wards. Like this is a good sign, like good sign for like vision play, right? Like I said, you don't want to drop all your wards and then your jungler is like coming back, but you can't base yourself because it's too late, and then your wards just get cleared, and it's like, okay, great. Like, like that feels really shitty. Benchy. What do I say? Maybe it has to be the one to tell Vi to play a little slower on first gank. Did follow up reasonably. She ganked lane second time. Did preserve HP after realizing J4 is top, which kind of hurt J4's clear. So I mean that was good, right? Like there's definitely like some good things that was happening there. I think he had like 1v9 moment. Team took fights that. Then we had Kenby. Maybe he can steal enemy blue if he skips his red. it's worth trying for it if he could have. Top looks were awkward and kind of on Jenkins to give. So first should work. I know for sure in mid-late there was like there was fights that fell apart. Off him. Okay, well, okay. It was mostly the last one. It was mostly the last mid-late. There was one fight. I think it was the last one, right? Like, he didn't see the map clearly enough. Did actively make plays still, just couldn't really push the team up. He also found absolutely nothing around mid. RGS, if the last hits plus spaces mid a bit better, then he probably has a plus 8-10 CS lead. I mean, like, that is true. Like, he honestly could have had just a reasonable CS lead off this alone. Whew, what else? Oh, there was one timer where he is bot and team that's heralding mid too. Like, this is like I think the best chance in the end. Counter move to kill top one time. Oh, actually, I should say that. Where the fuck is he? I mean, it's just how it works for him in the end. Like, he had presence, right? He had lane presence, but he just died. Fuck, who was their AD? It was mobility versus Spawn. I mean, he didn't really play the game at all. Kind of watched. Didn't look into sign at all when he has Vi. Actually, I don't think... should Vi be involved in that when he has... I guess I'll say when he has LeBlanc. Like, none of these things are, like, that bad for Spawn, by the way. Like, it's just... I don't know. Just kind of a whatever game. And then for him, got caught too many times. His Leo forces in lane, turn horribly, turn out horribly. Okay, so we can say, should I put Jenkins? I mean, I should Benji for like some Chad. Technically, RGS was like the only thing they really had going for them. I don't know if I really put anyone in bot lane because like nothing was like really was the cause from bot lane. Like bot lane didn't really turn any events at all. Like he turned one or two events from being his champion. Jenkins obviously turned events from just being strong ass Rumble. Chad, obvious, he's playing Jarvan, he's like dictating all these engages and everything. Sudsy, yeah, again, like you're gonna be kind of like I'll put this because I'm saying just like a very specific thing on why they're being listed in it. I'm debating if do I put Kendi in here? I feel like he could have done more, and some of these situations could have turned out better as well. Because, like, I want to say this first one also puts J4 straight back. Envy. He hit level 6 at like 8:55 or something like that. So he hit it a little bit late too. I'll just say Kenvi for just creating situations, but like again, parentheses means like you're just there for a specific reason, not for like overall like gameplay. So like when you have Jenkins and Chad like here, like RGS, like it's clearly it's like okay, you guys are like the main people up there, right? This next game has oh shit, we got another RJS game. Boom. Dardoch support, cool. I didn't really watch much Dardoch support, so that'll be interesting. Now we wait. Now we wait. Has there been any other news that was released? Maybe not. Oh man, shit's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do enjoy like watching these kinds of games. Which is sounds terrible in many ways because people's like, why would you like watching this? But I don't know. I think combine and trial games are always interesting because there's like a little bit on the line, you know. Um, it's definitely more interesting than scrims, that's for sure. Also, I think it's because there's just such a wide mix of players. It's not like you're with guys that you've been playing with like for a year, months, whatever. So that also is pretty interesting. Almost there. They're almost ready. Let's get it.
Fine. I don't need
Okay,
more
let's get rid of
enemies.
this shit though. What is this thing? The be right back thing? There we go. Cinnabon.
Who
Who are
dares
these guys
defy
again?
my will?
This is Mobility Dardoch, Minoi, Snow2.
There's something from me?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Mugitis played against this person yesterday, and they played Jarvan. So Jarvan ban again. Lilia. What are they again?
Seriously?
I think
Seriously?
Lame.
FRXG plays. What was on there? They're so cute, like Talia and shit like that. Now this guy played Graves. Do they give a shit about Graves so far in this tournament? Oh, they're banning Gwen. So what? They're pressuring Cassante first pick. Yo, it's gonna be too funny if he Cassante first picks and then Sturdy just plays fucking Rumble.
Sharpening my feathers.
It would be really funny. Oh fuck, here we go, baby. Is he gonna do it? Is it gonna happen? Zalt's gonna play Oriana. So what are they gonna do? There's the Graves. Okay. So they took basically powerhouse picks. I'm still curious if they're gonna pick it at 3, but we'll see. They definitely can. I don't think it's exactly like. I mean, it's just like a bunch of champs that are just like playing for lane mostly, but. Victor. Holy shit, RGS. Okay. I mean, all right, it's a little funny because I mean, we'll see how good he is, how good the Ori is into Victor, but the Victor will actually be decent into the champs if they pick the champs that I assume they're gonna take. And the Rel is a flex, so that's not half bad. What do we got? Are we gonna rip off the top lane pick, or are we gonna take something else? Is there like an AD they're thinking of? Aphelios? Yeah, okay. I mean, personally, I don't think I would be taking Aphelios with my Graves into Victor Rel, but, you know, it is what it is.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Chaos will follow.
You would not the dead void.
Come on, I won't
Olaf.
hurt you.
Oh,
I
shit.
promise.
I thought Olaf would be pretty fucking terrible, to be honest, so it's kind of a wasted ban. But maybe they were thinking of something else that I wasn't thinking of. I don't know, we'll see. That's wild. Aatrox. Okay. Do I like that? It's okay. Honestly, the reason why it's okay is just because, I mean, like, the only problem I have with Rumble is, like, it just, like, your support pick has to be a melee. Like, it has to be someone with CC to make this, like, remotely work. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Well, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. So I wasn't like the biggest fan of like taking Aphelios at 3. I mean, oh no, man. Like, I don't think I'd give a shit if they took Kaisa, to be honest. I don't think I would have cared if they took Kaisa at all. Renata is for sure an issue, especially because you're running like Graves Aphelios already. So that's pretty annoying. And your engage is non-existent. Like, it's basically on purple gun, flanks, and an enemy walking into you. The enemy team, I mean, they have a lot of different approaches they can take. Of course, if Aatrox is Thanos, like, I mean, who gives a shit? Like, Aatrox will just mow everyone down. Victor pick is looking pretty good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This Victor went airy. Okay, we got the good ruins. I like it. That's good. That is not my favorite, but sure.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Huh. This is Ghost Cassante, but Cassante has a weaker early, so can he actually do it? Sturdy, okay. If Sturdy stopped doing that. Jesus Christ. So for a level 1, could they have done anything level 1? I mean, like, in theory, they could invade. No, not really. It's not actually a good invade.
Minions have spawned.
Nope, nothing happens. The only thing that they could have done is played for bot bush, which has, like, I mean, this is gonna, like, depend greatly on what's happening, so I'm probably not gonna give a shit so much about watching, like, the top lane, like, 1v1 situation. I'll probably look at this and this. And then later on, just, like, backcheck on this. So, of course, like, both these guys are probably down. This guy gets a late ward. It's kind of hard to zone anyways, unless he wants to pull out Qs. This guy warded late on the bot side, but I'm gonna start from here, though. Because they warded this. Who warded this? Jungle warded this. So, at this point, I don't really give a shit about this ward. Like, I'll just keep this ward. And then this guy's in lane first, so he actually gets to kind of dictate some of these trades. And yeah, he's actually... Oh my god. My control of my camera is horrible. Anyways, sorry for rewinding a couple times. So he dodged the first Q. Because he's in lane, he has a little bit of like leeway into how some of these trades are going. And then he starts auto-attacking so he can get this again. And then he's going to get a return trade. Really spicy. And then he's going to get a laser off soon. There's the laser. This is good for Rel's side, not great for Graves' side. Gets a ward down. Great. Doing some poking. Bot side. Looks like it's mostly fine. Let's see what this guy does. Here we go. Ooh, he's hugging this side, so he's fucking dead. There it is. So I'm gonna blame Rel for sure, just because I mean if it's like this spicy, Rel just has to move forward. Like I know it sucks to like get off your clear, but just go here, make sure this guy gets the hit. If you have a ward, drop a ward for him too, which would be really nice. And you're chilling. Because RGS fucking won. Like, let's just make that clear. RGS definitely won. And this is another case of, like, if you're a mid laner and you're going to late ward, just understand it can have some pretty severe consequences. And now he's just chilling. Looking for a one-time look. Honestly, if he was here... Ooh, we'll see. I don't... Is that gonna work? Ooh. Dang. Because he flashes this, right? I think he smokescreened the wrong person, but... He has poly, right? I mean, he just needs the poly. Like, he either needs to, like, throw this shit on Minui, so he can actually get out, or he needs to just poly the relic just a little bit sooner. Just before, like, he's gonna, like, enact on something, and you're fine. But, fuck. You know... So this is the second game I'm watching for this person, and, like, once again, like, they got, like, a little bit of lead. Oh. Yeah, what's up? Oh, God. Okay, so not my favorite actions. Like, let's just start it from here, right? So again, whatever happened bot lane, and I'll recheck how the lane went in the beginning. But you're gonna get the crab, right? This guy is gonna need help eventually, right? Like, you're gonna play around. You don't need to be here right away. And if I see the Raptors here, knowing that Graves spawned here at this point, and he didn't have blue, so like high chance he does blue. He's either going to come straight here and you have a ward. Just play for this. Just take this. Just take this and then wait for your Renata to come up here. And then, like, help in this situation. Like, don't rush the situation because now the camp takes it, like, it's a little awkward. Yeah, it's... This is not going to be good for Rel. That's for sure. Like, this Graves is going to be quite ahead. He is... RGS is... taking it in, though. Just playing for a reset. It looks like they traded ultis. Did they trade ultis? No. I guess I was just looking at this, I was like, is this off? Oh man, the Rel is so fucked. Oh no. This Rel is so... So we're gonna see if Migudas actually knows what's up here, because in this situation, you know this guy spent all this time doing this, right? And if he did drag so soon after showing here, like from that like Raptor situation, most likely he did not do his top side. So at this point, he needs a base though, right? My preference, like, he could try to play for this and extend the round and even fish one time top, and maybe that leads into Herald, which is probably better at this point. Because he can base after red, but then by then, Rel might just take the crab and get control, and then they just take Herald anyways, and that kind of sucks. So, we'll see. So he's here, which is good. Well. It's a decent chunk. Does he know that Rel's gonna be here? Not much of an issue. This guy's level 5, this guy's level 6. As long as Aatrox can move down, they're gonna be chilling. Can they get support? This guy just flashed. Oh. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, 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 so close. So close. I knew I almost had it. This guy just got Did he get it? Nope. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. I hope to God he does not die. Oh my god, the fucking depression. He's gonna pick up 2. He's gonna pick up 2. No. Show me that again. Show me that again. Okay, look. You know Victor's over here. Throw a Q here. Throw a Q here. Throw a Q here. Ooh, we're not thinking. And this guy went for all of it. 46 HP. I mean, this is super fucking winning, by the way. He just needs to press R. Okay. I mean, you just fight on whoever's, like, in front, right? So, like, I understand this guy's low. And, I mean, in theory, he also could just go on Victor, which is, I mean, he should just do that. Like, just go on Victor or something. But also, if you just want to keep this guy alive, stay on Cassante? Maybe? Because this guy picking up 2 is just not okay. Anyways. Weird to eat from Graves? I would have to check it again. These guys are just building the wave. They went in 1 for 1. He's doing the Gromp. He's gonna do the blue. It's like basically just think about how Graves' game is going, and his priority is doing camps. As long as he's doing camps, he's gonna have some level of force. And even though you might have to sacrifice some pressure on the map for Graves to do that, you're hoping that Graves will eventually just push out the enemy jungler and actually have a very high presence. Now, I will say one thing I've noted from Gideon on his Graves is like I would prefer if he does his release a little bit sooner at times, because even though you want to wait for your, a lot of people wait for their burst to kind of. Oh, that's a nice little chip damage. Nice dodge. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, dude, okay. Let's go. Nice. A lot of Graves, like you want to save your burst damage for the 1-tap, but you don't have to 1-tap them. Like, I've watched, like, pro games where, like, the Graves is literally just ulting for chunk, and it turns out really well. Ooh. Close. Okay. Let's go back to that. So in this skirmish, these guys are freezing the wave, and Graves needs to come down here and help, right? Like, Rel's kind of, like, pressuring. They go for the big all-in. Lulu has no flash, so she's fucking dead if they do this correctly. And they know that Graves is here, so Rel's gonna be here first. Like, all Rel has to do is W over this wall, by the way. Doesn't have to do anything complicated, just W over this wall. Or Hex Flash, one of the two. Because you're there first. This should always hit, obviously. And then... Ooh, missed the Q. Okay, well, it's a little bit of a Dardoch, not hitting the R. And then, of course, Minui had, like, fantastic guns to make this work. This is a nice little, like, pressure relief for him. So now Victor's gonna have first base, so this guy's gonna get some more gold. It's a Snow getting caught again. See, this shit kind of sucks because this guy took a base on cannon and he knew that this like objective's coming up. So this is a good base by RJS. Like this is generally very good by him. And then at this point, it's like, okay, you're contesting this, but your mid is not here, so there's really not any point. It's just an in and out. So just kind of fucking around, and then this leads to Minoi just dying because he's trying to save his teammate, which he just shouldn't do that. And now Kalista is just like 4-1, and then what the fuck happened here? Oh, I'm getting a little weird because like for him, he's like, okay, I'm getting like some good trades and shit, but I mean, they're obviously playing on this side, so it's not like just like a free play per se. What the fuck? That definitely doesn't do anything. Sheesh! Okay. And we see what happens on the bot side. They're doing a return play. They have a TP. TP the same. Okay. Sorry for all the rewinds. It's just like how I watch through these games. Especially because I'll just take some time to kind of look over things. So if we look back on the top side thing, I'm sure we'll see like how Sturdy actually got a lead versus this guy. The Graves has a lead because of Rel's decision making. Oh no. What? Okay, that's just fucking unlucky, no? Okay, that is just so unlucky, no? Look at this shit. Oh, he's the one who gets hit by the W. Oh my god. Unlucky. So, Renata R is good. They really can't kill this guy any sooner. Also, he auto-attacked the wrong person. He definitely could have killed Snow, but he didn't auto-attack the right person. And yeah, he kind of just gets caught with his pants down, and a free kill's given over. This guy's hitting top because Aatrox is sparing his top side. And then this guy's eating ass from lasers. Ooh, okay. And this guy just shouldn't be here. Well, it's very obvious that I'm just gonna say RJS is the player of the game, like by far. Yeah, definitely doing a lot of good shit. Minoi's doing pretty good, actually. I think Mugutis could have made this... I don't know. I don't know what the comms are like, but obviously, like, Mugutis knows that he's way ahead. Zolt hate? Oh. Oh, God. Uh-oh. So here's the thing. I want to watch this again. So he used Shockwave when he used W, right? Oh no, he doesn't even have Shockwave. Probably should just R there, no? Like right away? Might be able to chase it out at that point. I understand he's like trying to look for like the QR, but you can fuck around with him a little bit more. Well, Grace is still extremely strong. I mean, like, let's not discount that, but the fact that Victor is just such a good champ against their comp. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm? Oh? Oh no. Oh no. Fuck, he almost had him. See, this is what I'm talking about. This guy, so he has MS, he has a slow. It's gonna be rough. It's definitely an RGS carry game. And even though mobility is really strong, and he had a... I know he missed Q at one point, which was not ideal. He definitely could have killed Snow 2 at one point. And Mugutis, you know, they're giving up the dragons. He's definitely just actively, like, playing into the side with Ori. He did this in his other games as well. Like, not as much, like, playing around mid lane. Like, more so playing around, like, I'm through here, I'll take your camps. I'll keep growing stronger, but now you're stuck on soul points, so you're gonna have to hope to God you actually perform in this case. He actually could be moving around with Lulu. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, Snow 2 got there in time. Oh, he went for it. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, nice kill though. He's hunting. That's it. Shit, is he gonna pick up another? Nope. Okay, so what the fuck happened up here? Hitting, he's still playing on the side, and then RGS is kinda Ooh, that was cute. That was really cute actually. I like the R. He used the R to get a little bit closer, and then also had the Ori ball, so well played. I mean, he dies to Cassante, but well played. Dardoch has been a little bit of a hit and miss on his his cues and some of his looks. Nice. He got him out of there. And they're getting mid push. They didn't use any CDs, so it's not like you can just pressure this, especially because you don't have a tank. They know Victor's here. Victor has TP. Oh, and he's dead. Man. Keep in mind, Minoy is like on pretty bad guns. Like, so unless he flips off these, like, you don't really care to be here. The only way this works is if they know. Do they know? So Callista's here. Sante, Callista. So Callista could be moving through here at this point. And if he tries to do anything, they try to burst anyone. It has to be a one-tap. So as long as they believe they can one-tap, it can be okay. Otherwise, I definitely would not do it. Because this just gave over Baron. Ooh. Close. Nice. Oh, that guy's fucking... Do they have that? Come on. Don't back off. Chase, chase, chase. Ooh. Close. That was really, really close. Sori has ball here. These guns are basic for close range only. What does Victor have? Victor has W. So all Victor has to do is just throw his W here at this point. I mean, don't even really need to do anything. You just need to run. But they get balled. Uses flash. Turns a little bit of an awkward fight, but then because they're actually close range, like Minoy actually has a decent options. And then at this point, like, you should just accept the situation, but they, you know, they kind of just extend it at that point. And it turns into that. Junk damage. It's a tad annoying to see them take so much free damage. It did get them, like, more control. Victor's getting kind of pushed out, which is pretty bad. Okay. But they did get the dragon. Personally, like, the Victor shouldn't be here, right? Like, I prefer the Victor being here and the Cassante being here if necessary. Especially because their comp has absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Like, if you want your Cassante to face the Aatrox, it's just chill, sure. They're playing around ball, you're playing around lasers. That's all it is. And then the Renata, like, the Renata could just position here even. Over the wall, throw an ulti, you're fine. Like, these guys have nothing. All they can do is poke. So, it's a tad annoying that he can come in here and just fucking take it. That's pretty annoying. And it seems like it's just like, what? Another top laner just getting caught from doing the wave. I mean, he definitely didn't expect them to just roll out here, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that is not ideal. But sure. Well, this is a jungle kingdom, as you can tell.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So this guy's basing lane, he has 1500 gold. Graves to match him with base 1200 gold. Just call it. Seriously, like, you don't have to do anything here. Graves is a little bit late. He stayed on the map too long. These guys are already pressuring mid. Do these guys know about this, by the way? I'm sure they don't expect Graves to actually be off the map, but they know Aphelios will be. And they have Kalista here already, and Victor has TP. Dante has TP. This guy does not have flash for a little bit. If they know that, that's pretty fucking big. I might have chanced it, honestly. But you have to, it's like very quick. You have to be very good at tracking the sums and then actually like pulling it and just applying whatever's on the map. Yeah, I don't know. Because at this point, like, you got this wave, right? So you took this wave, and now you're playing, like, defense. You can, like, slingshot in the side if you want, but you're not, like, that weak. Like, you don't need to actually do it this way. But, like I said, like, the way, whenever, like, teams with Miguris is playing, like, they're always having them, like, play in the side deep. And so at this point, Ori just has to, like, forfeit. And it's not exactly my preference play. Man, Ori is dropping so much fucking CS though. For someone who has like had the Graves to kind of like in the side playing, like he definitely has dropped a ton of CS. He's level 14. Remember, this is all their comp can do. Their comp can basically just poke. Ooh, the Renata R. And okay, so go to how this fight starts. So again, you know, there's a huge mid diff. I mean, this guy caught him, which was pretty good. Kim and Noi play this better. He has Shockwave. You know, if I'm Ori, I'm not gonna lie. I think you just have to chance fucking running in here and just like be bait. Because if you die, who gives a shit? If Cassante ults you and kills you, who cares? And Minoid doesn't really have like... Doesn't have Gale Force. Why the fuck does he not have Gale Force? Oh. That kind of sucks, because ideally he has Gale Force in this situation, right? And then when he gets to... So keep in mind, look, this situation here. So he uses his W root, or like his Q root. Don't do that. I would have preferred if he saved it, because when this guy's getting caught out here and polymorphed, I want to see my failures just fucking go for it. And of course, if he has Gale Force, it's even better. But that's just how you have to go. Because Rel engaging on this guy, not good. Like, this doesn't really do anything. And it looks like the game probably ended since then, at this point. Like, they just get the dragon, they get soul. Yeah, the game pretty much ended at that point. So, start from here. So look, he uses his TP, right? Uses his TP to help bot, gets a kill, clears mid, dies mid. Goes down a bit more CS because of that. Extremely hard to play into Victor in this situation at this point. Gets some help bot, dies again. Now you're bleeding more CS as Victor's getting more. Progress. TPs again for an assist, gets a little bit of farm, has Graves hovering him. It's very hard to get back into this game. I think he has to really just be adamant on farming, because if he starts just like moving with the team, nothing's gonna happen. So like, he missed some farm topside, then again in the Baron situation where like he had to play it a little bit better. It is. Yeah, at this point, like, it's just, you're just so far gone. At this point. See how, actually, let's see how top lane went. Okay, that's kind of fucked up. Hits 1. Hits 2. Gets an empowered... Woohoo! No! That can't happen. You can't get hit by all that shit. Against a level 1 Aatrox, can't happen. Okay, so he brings it back a little bit after, missed the cannon, rough. He brought it back just a little bit afterwards. But keep in mind, if your Aatrox... Well, this is interesting because Cassante is now more of like a scaling champ, and so is so is Aatrox. So I guess they're kind of even in in the trades. I mean, he's falling for like kind of the Aatrox part, where like you like try really hard to like kind of land some of the Qs, and sometimes it doesn't really go the best. Ooh, rough. Ooh, rough. That was nice. Okay, so Benji's kind of getting a little bit better at some of these trades. And that one, okay, well then that one happens. Because he still has Kong stacks, right? Does he get it off with, no. He doesn't get it with Kong stacks. Sheesh. And then it turns around. Okay, ideally, I probably would have waited. I probably would have waited if I was 30. Just a little bit longer so I could get 1100 for my buy, but it's fine. And then it just kind of plays out, and I think it's like still dead even for the most part until you get to this situation here. Yeah, and then it becomes that. Okay. That's my alarm because I need to check on my steak. How did balling go? I'm defrosting some steak. Beautiful. I mean, they were just first in lane, no? Not really. I mean, his CD is down. What does Lulu have? Okay, in theory, they actually could have kept doing this. No? Like, look. So he gets, like, the MS, right, from Fleet. Dodges the E. And then when this guy steps up, you actually can keep trading, by the way. Like, if you're Minoy, you could actually keep trading. Granted, you're not going to get level 2 if the enemy's hitting the wave versus you, right? But it was actually not a bad opportunity to kind of chip out them more than necessary. And then Snow kind of just misses his Q, which is not as good. And then at this point, it's like, okay, well, now they have it. Well, they are kind of like slow chipping out mobility in Dardog. And then, yeah, okay, so this situation happens. This is where Snow 2 needs to be, like, using his poly on this guy, like, right about now. Like, you just have to go for it. You know what I mean? You just have to go for it. Did mobility think the play was dead? No, he was moving for it. Woo. Okay. Yo, you gotta give me a second though. I need to check on this lovely steak. Okay. Also need to get more water, but next time trades at the top where he got some back. trying to think. In fights, it's like the Herald one fight. What else? I liked some of the fights. That's for sure. I definitely liked some of the fights that he did. So that was that, and then he had Udis, who had free jungle lead. Which is true. This game is definitely GG in terms of skirmishes if they can stall. Because I mean, as you saw, like, by mid-late, like, he was up plus 100 CS, right? Like, he had a massive fucking lead. Can do fast release on spell still to get chip. Okay, what else? So let me make sure the next game is not coming up yet. It's not yet. Okay, so for him, it's mostly like, yeah, the level 1 thing was bad. Then progressively started losing more as the matchup played out. So he gets outranged, plus enemy has Airy. So that's mid plus Herald 1. What did he? I think he dropped like, ended up dropping like probably like 80 plus CS to Victor. And was just a ball guy. So he didn't really have much impact, right? And then there was Benoit. Well, perk gun is better. Baron situation can hopefully keep Gale next time. Take the risk to full DPS, so Aatrox. Also, this is true for him too in fights. does need to be willing to accept deaths, so we distraction. So that's like a main thing to note for him. Annoyed. Some good looks with full DPS combos. Tell teammates not to fuck around when having purple reds. It's so bad. It was an okay game for him. It's not bad. Snow 2, still getting caught out randomly. Flexing could be with Graves more if nothing is happening mid anyways. And attempt skirmishes that way in jungle. Some poly timers. Not ideal. Opener would have exposed them better. Basically, like, a good enchanter player would for sure punish it. I could say that at least. A good enchanter player would 100% punish that. And then we have Benji. Level 2, 3, level 1 through 3 trades. Not ideal. Got better over time with levels. He is using. So basically in-out trading, you know? I'm trying to think if there's like other stuff to really say. I mean, I did like that, that's for sure. And then there was... What? FRXG. So the main thing for them is... Oh, wait, no. Mugutis did the first look mid. No. Hold on. Sorry. Free jungle lead off. I should just leave it at that. First look mid was good since... Sorry. I gotta word it that way. This guy also had a free jungle lead off enemy looking mid, but he should have also awarded auto clearing. Then did a look mid plus drag that completely ruined the game. And RJS. Would have had splashed over the wall at levels. I forgot when it was. I think it was like on the Cali Renata level 6 all-in climber. So I remember that one. Still nothing. That's like the most important thing. For RJS, punished the level 1 well. Am I able to put the VOD up? Don't. I have no idea, actually. If you're talking about like during stream, I don't think so. After stream, I definitely can. Punch the 1 well. It's jungle 3 situation. Exactly. Spawn. Ward. I mean, like, for sure you just need to jump on that situation, and then kind of took over from there with a bounce the wave, poking without screwing up the wave. Ori in GG spot. Good with Herald 1 scenario. Ori. Kind of like just like a menace in most fights. Main complaints is it's ensuring with team in objective fights versus blank even. Opponent's comp has 0. The LeBlanc? Oh, fuck. LeBlanc's fun, man, but... Oof. At least it's not like the... At least it's, you know, like the original Blanc again. And when it was just like, you're getting static shiv and just like perma-pushing, it was just... Oh, shit was so boring, man. There are so many mids that have inflated CS. A lot of mids had inflated CS, actually. There was definitely one I can think of. Oh, man, who the hell was it? I think there was some ERL guy that I saw. What was my... Who's the AD? Mobility? Fights / skirmishes. R looks mostly fine too. When I saw, did miss an auto on Snow 2 on bot. Top. No kill. Did miss a few Qs as well. That's the best I can say for that. Who the hell was the support? Why am I already forgetting who the support was? Oh, Darda. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, it's just... Also, at least it's not also the iteration of, like, Triforce's, like, Sunder, like, LeBlanc, which, I mean, that was... I actually did play that. I played that in top lane. It's really stupid, man. It's just a lot of dumb shit. But I definitely like the AP one because it's just like you actually have to play it. Also, this is the fact that Shard is just so beyond broken for her, right? Like the item, like it's cheap, and then you just press W and you get like a 60 to 80 damage proc off your auto, and it's just like, wow, okay, well, shit, fuck me, I guess. I'd say like ours were 50-50. Can be in better positions if holding the area first. Let's see. I want to say to a degree. He definitely smurfed that game out pretty hard. Yeah. What did I say for Benji? I thought he did a serviceable job. I'll just say like for some fights, right? RJS. Who the fuck was 80? Mobility? He's not bad. And then on the other side, 30. I like Manui, how he played. Though it's like 50-50. Had to. In some situations, he had to man up. And then. In terms of just. Fuck, there's so much shit here, dude. I mean, like, the lead was free as fuck, though. I'll say, like, being relevant. That is for sure, like, the thing. Like, some situations, like, oh, actually, you know, there's one thing I'll note here. There was, like, one thing that I actually really liked that was kind of cool. I like the R play. I like that. That was pretty good. That was actually on RJS. Funny enough. Yeah, the LeBlanc game, honestly, the LeBlanc game, you after getting hit by flag twice and you late boarded, I'm pretty sure that guy can actually fuck with you a lot more, but it didn't happen. And then at that point, if you space and last hit well enough, you will definitely win out pretty hard on CS. Like, you definitely would have won out really hard on CS because he missed a lot of last hits in that game. Oh, my back. Oh, I mean, look, at first I was like thinking to myself when they took Victor, I was like, well, I haven't seen Victor in ages, but you guys also did take Ori Graves. And if you plan on playing like something like Rumble or like a different counter per se, I was like, oh shit, Victor might actually be really good. And yeah, after it turned out really good. Fuck, where's that picture with all the shit? So the last game is okay. I got it. Last game, holy shit. Yo, is this balanced? Keel, RJS, Breezy? Oh, baby. That'll be fun. The last game is always... I feel like the last game is always the most imbalanced one, but, I mean, we'll see. Sochi and yours swapped? Oh, shit. I was about to say something, but... I was about to tweet it. Uh... Shochi... So Shochi versus... Sudsy. Okay. Actually, I mean, it doesn't affect what I'm gonna say anyways, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. That's in. GG, easy. Waiting for the last game. I see team 1, 3, team 4. Do not see my lobby still. Oh, I didn't add the champs. So that's another Cassante game, and that is a... Dude, of course. I mean, of course, I just forget certain picks, right? But Aatrox, no J4. It's another Graves game. The fuck did that person play? Oh, Raul. Surprised I didn't put Raul in here. I don't know. This when you get into these like trials, I feel like there's just so many fucking picks. It's like I think it was the first Ori pick I saw. I definitely did not anticipate seeing a Victor, that's for sure. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Victor, but now that Graves is here, it's like, oh shit. Okay. Sivir, Kalista. It's another Kalista game. And another Philios game. And then it was a Lulu, another Lulu. And then another... on my side, I've only watched 5 games, right? Like I've watched 5 games. Wait, have I watched? Yeah, I've only watched 5 games. Why do I have this many? Oh, right. This is 8. Yeah, I didn't. I haven't watched the other ones because I'm streaming, so naturally, like I'm not really paying attention to whatever the hell's happening on on the other side. Uh, but I'm mostly doing this like this on the notepad for myself. Just be like, okay, what the hell is going on in this combine? Like, what should I anticipate? I don't think I've seen any Maokai bans or anything. But I've gone. Who have I gone in my games? I've gone Yugudis, Keel, Kenvi, Chad. A lot of it's just like Graves, honestly. No one played Briar. I don't have any. There's no Briar games. It's all like Graves, some J4, and then a little bit of this other shit. No one has touched Nico. I don't remember if there's a Nico nerf out there or not. Because like in the end, like yeah, like I'm not always 100% paying attention to the patch, even though technically someone who worked in Lao esports would, but since I don't for now, I'm not as like paying attention as much. I just know on this patch, like, yeah, I don't think she got touched at all. Like, I know Belveth got a little bit touched, and I know Briar got touched, and if Briar's nerf was enough to dissuade people from picking her, then so be it, right? Yeah, quite a bit of Cassante, which I mean is expected, but it's had varied success. Very varied success. I should put down a. Oh, I do already have it down. Perfect. Seems like my the game I am looking to do is the only one that is not ready yet. Which, if that's the case, let's check on this stake. Okay. Well, that stake's like. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one that I got. We'll see. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and check the lovely Twitter to see if there is any more roster news, because that is the thing. Mm. Okay, these guys are starting to get in. Still don't see the lobby. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there was something. What? Wait, that was posted September 5th. Sniper to 100 Thieves as his LCF. Dude, I'm so interested in that. I'm really curious if he's actually going to do well or not. Like, is he skilled? Yeah, 100%. Sniper is skilled. Is he... Well, I say for sure, like, looking at his play, did he kind of choke a bit? Yeah, he definitely did a bit. It's unfortunate he had, like, the heart condition, which... What did he say? It was from stress related? Which is, you know, you're not going to technically hold anything against someone for, like, you know, whatever health condition you may gain. But you would put that as a small, like, thing in the back of your head, like, okay, well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I wonder, what has he been up to? What has that kid actually been up to this whole time? Oh, sorry, one of these lobbies mine, actually? Oh, no, I don't think so. Actually, it might be. Sorry, you have to bear with me. I'm getting some more water. But yeah, Sniper. So, like I said, he kind of definitely choked a bit. Hopefully that doesn't happen on the main stage. Hopefully they give him the right tools to actually like play the game the way he wants to. Though I will say the way he played the game was essentially being catered to by his team. Like that roster with Fnatic, Insanity, and then turned into Dark Wings with Lens and Sword. They definitely just played in the top lane. I will also say when I remember listening to Sniper make calls and things like that, it was pretty impressive. Like for a kid that early on, like he felt farther ahead than I anticipated in like that category alone. So exciting. A little worrisome on the side. It's a little bit worrisome, but we'll see. Thank you, new followers. Thank you. What else? I mean, Closer is gone. Yeah, they might just get Spica because he's out of FlyQuest. Quid, I don't know what to say. I will say for sure, it's like from someone who watched LCK Challengers, yes, Quid was probably the best mechanically sound like laner there. Like his team was not even that great. Like before, like 100 Thieves like picked him up, and he was still like playing pretty well while not like mentally like phasing out. But God, when he holy shit, when he showed up and then he played, he was pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if anyone remembers those games, but it was really rough. And then 80 wise, I mean, if FBI does free up the return, it would be pretty nice. I would take him over Doublelift. Even though Doublelift definitely is like way better in terms of branding. Same with Sniper. Same with Spica. So I guess it just depends on what they want to do. And then of course they have their support where like Busio can leave. Can they keep Busio? Would they try for someone else? If they have Sniper, Spica, Quid, NAAD, they can get an import support. Who the fuck would they take? I know there's some ERL guys I liked that actually would be interesting for it, but for as far as I know, they already signed. Like they're already an LEC team, so that sucks. There's actually one like because the reason why you look at some Korean ERL players versus like guys from Korea, like that played in Korea that year, is they already had a year being accustomed towards like some sense of Western culture, right? So the transition's not as bad, and that's fantastic. Like that can make things 10 times easier. So there's a few guys that actually come to mind that they could look at if they know where to look. Also it depends on the meta because like one of them, for instance, just cannot play enchanters. Like it's just he's like fuck, what's his name? There's the two TSM supports. Who was it? It was Shenyi? Was that his name? I don't remember the hell the TSM main support was. And then the guy under him as well starts with a Y. I don't know why I'm not remembering their names. Those guys could not play Enchanted supports at all. Absolutely worthless at it. And then all they could really do was just like overforce engages. But there's a guy who's actually way better at that. Like the engage like champions, like melee supports, where like you have good spell usage and patience to let the plays develop and things like that. That's what you want. You don't want the guy who just throws his body and then just like that's what it is. Like, yeah, I know how to start fights. Like, no, it's terrible. Like, you want the guys who actually have discipline and patience when doing these approaches. And there's a few of those out there. And if they just want to take a guy straight from Korea, then yeah, there's a couple of LCK Challenger supports that can do it all. And if they have double lift, maybe that's their preference. Because like the NA supports at this point, it's like Pume, Zazel, Winsome, Busio, Dombre. But Dombre is obviously like more of a risk compared to the others because it just doesn't have any prior experience, lacks in some areas. Like it's like just like a kind of a little bit of risk. I'm sure there's like a couple more I'm not thinking of, but those are like kind of like the main ones. Oh, Breezy. Why am I forgetting Breezy? I'm literally gonna watch a game with Breezy. And then I guess technically, I don't know what to think of. What's his name? The TL Challengers support. I still don't know what to think of him. Let me look it up real quick. Kim Down. I didn't even look at it yet. Kim Down. Also, this game's taking forever. Are these guys in lobby? Am I literally not watching the game right now? I don't think so. I don't think they started yet. Because I see music and Surdy, and it's... Wait, I do have Surdy. No. That was the old one. No, I don't have any of these players. Okay. Noted. Oh. That is me. Okay. I'm good. Should I just try the password? I'm just gonna try the password. That was easy. Huge. Okay, what's my scene setup? Cool. Still waiting for start. This is taking a long time. Clash is in an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta make some mashed potatoes. Man, I don't know if there's anything else I can really talk about in terms of rosters. Like, I haven't really looked too much at 100 Thieves outside of the fact that they probably have Sniper in the top lane. Shit. What's up, Avalon? C9 FlyQuest being the big spenders. GG's dead. Energy, who knows? Yeah, shit. It does really suck that FlyQuest actually failed to get JoJo, though. Because, fuck, man, that is just such a... Oh. Like, you just know, if you get JoJo, you fucking won. You know, you'll be able to pull all the players. All you need is that one piece, and you're good. And especially, if there's literally only one other team that's contesting you, holy shit, how fucking easy, right? Like, Jojo had a long contract, right? I think his contract still goes to 2024, and EG just doesn't want to. I don't think they can keep him. I don't know what it is. Right? I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Right games. Let's see. Here's a link for the GCT and a Jojo is there till the year 24, which obviously I hope he got a fat fucking raise each year, which I highly doubt. So he actually like EG was making bank off him, and also the fact that he has good socials. But yeah, like I guess they just couldn't afford him anymore, and so he's just being let go, or teams are willing to pay a certain price that they're like, okay, sure, yeah, you can have him. Like we would love to keep him, but like in the end, like we just need the cash, which is EG. Because EG like had some atrocious like early like compositions. Like they spent a ton of money for kind of jack shit. And then it's only until they finally, because people always forget the early years of EG where like it wasn't really too hot. They were spending a lot until they actually got like these two players, and it was like, okay, we just magically turned it around. Now and then like even last year, if you think about it, it's like it was just JoJo. It was just JoJo. It was extremely impressive to see that he could solo lead that team. My God. So impressive. Yeah. The FlyQuest thing was really tragic. I don't know. I still don't understand it. I mean, the team just... Oof. I don't know. I mean, Prince was fantastic, and then kind of just imploded. Vikla, he is still a really amazing player. I mean, things happen. I really hope he finds a new spot and can play, because if he finds his true confidence and be able to reflect that on stage play like he did in Korea, oh, what a sick player. Impact is great. I mean, if C9 somehow get Impact, FlyQuest just fucking implodes. I don't know. Like, I'll be very interested to see how they manage to pull that team, like that roster together, and make it like contestable to C9. And then what else? Well, the Ayla thing and the Winsome thing was obviously just like a whole nutcase situation. I don't know. Are you? Oh, man. They played decent. I watched the first game. I actually posted a VOD review on my YouTube channel of the KT JDG game. There was some, like, suspicious shit happening, I'll admit, but regardless of that, fuck, I don't know. That team definitely could have done something. That's for sure. Even though, like, I had absolutely zero faith in that team to actually win, because they looked, like, okay. They just looked... It's like, same with DK. Like, both of them just, like, kind of look okay, but, like, they have Keen. They have BDD. Like, they have some big powerhouse players. I didn't get to watch the rest of the series. I'd be interested to, but I haven't done it yet. I kind of want T1 to win. Just because, I mean, it would kind of fucking suck to see, like, all Chinese teams in Korea. At the same time, I also think it would be pretty amazing to see that as well, because my first thought in the Swiss stage, after seeing the first round, or the first two rounds, was like, oh shit. I mean, like, the Chinese teams are clearly better. Like, DK, KT, like, these guys are going to slouch, so... Oh, Scout. You know, it really amazes me. Like, I didn't even realize he's, like, 20... I think he's 25 now. And I was like, Holy fuck, he's really been at it this long, hasn't he? I think a bunch of those guys have. And they're so good. But then again, it's LPL. Like, LPL is just the most insane training grounds you could possibly do. And there's a reason why Korean teams can't match up to this at all. Though I will say though, some of the Genji shit, I was like, holy shit. This is shit that you don't fuck up, even if you're like not as like refined. I was I saw the Cadril clip with Peanut Maokai flash on mid, and then the Nautilus Delight flashes as Nautilus with hook, fucking misses. Like, literally, because Peanut threw his Q as Maokai to, like, push back Ori, and then the Nautilus hook missed, and I was just thinking to myself, there's just no way. That just doesn't happen. Not at this level, it just doesn't happen. Oh, no, dude, the Korean drafts were... Oh, dude, I don't even know what... But that's like, a common thing, which is so weird. Like, I feel like Korean teams, like, generally have, like, odd draft moments. And I specifically say this because their itemization is some of the worst at times. So I don't know what to say. Like, it's just... It's like a typical meme to be like, oh, like, Korean, like, itemization, ha ha ha, like... BLG will wipe the shit out of Weibo, though. Weibo, whatever you want to say. Like, that's definitely gonna happen. Oh, yeah. No, I do agree, though. No, the Genji shit was just... I don't know how that happens. It's so weird. Yeah, what's up, Brady? I feel bad for Energy. I actually liked how they were doing the first game. Like, it was flawed, but it was still fine. And then afterwards... I mean, the first two drafts were not, like, the best either. And the third draft was, like, the best they could have had. And then it's just, like, game 2, level 1. Oh, well, the Rel invaded me and he completely fucked me over. Game's over. Okay, game 3. Didn't some fuckery happen in the beginning?
Over here, sharpening my feathers.
Oh, I remember. It was Ezreal Karma versus Caitlyn Heimerdinger, which sucks. Heimer is dog shit pick. And, because, like, you don't play Heimer in the Karma. You just don't do that, and especially in the Ezreal Karma, like, it just doesn't do anything. So his pick was terrible, and yet when they did a 3-camp invade, super basic, take the blue buff, get level 6 first as jungler, it's so good. And Ningdon just kills himself, and you're just like, okay, well, that's really bad. It just went downhill from there. I don't know. That shit pissed me off. I hate losing over the dumbest shit, honestly. It was like the brain just turned off completely. Also, Kasante first pick for the... I think it's the 3rd game in a row today. So all 3 games. Oh yeah, KT had the worst fucking picks ever. And I think it's bullshit they had to have a rematch versus DK. I think DK should have had an honest shot for their last match that wasn't against KT. I wish Genji was in the final. Honestly, the way I imagine it's going is I was like, okay, BLG kind of fucks around sometimes, whereas Genji's obviously a lot more disciplined, or at least I imagine there would be more discipline, and this would yield good results. Especially with how Dorn is. Like, how Dorn is, how Chovy is. And then there's just all this fuckery happening. It's like, okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong. Like, I'm just complete dumbass. My bad. I mean, okay, I'm gonna like talk about the draft a little bit, just so I'm not like just talking about worlds and complaining. Who are these players again? Is this Minoy? No, this is. How do I say this name? Ryle? Is that how I say it? Ryle? I hope I'm not I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Benji versus Hoarder. So he plays. Okay, so he's playing Cassante, Kenvi. They ban no picks of Kenvi. Okay, they play this shit straight up into Renata, and then they're playing. Oh god, they're playing Twitch. Okay, holy shit, we're fucking going in it. Ryle. Okay, then we're going in it, baby. Sudsy, Mobility Isles. Okay, well, let's see what they ban for the jungle.
I return to my training.
Oh, really? Twitch me? Okay. I mean, this will be interesting. I feel like if they chose Callista, this actually would not have been as ideal. But the fact that it's Twitch makes it infinitely more interesting.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Also, I was gonna say, Brady, with that like ruler thing on Baron, I assume it's the one where he's playing Kaisa and then they had Ori, right? I like the fact that he just showed in their face and was like, "I'm here," and then they're just like, "Holy shit, Kaisa's right in front of us," and then they just get blasted. Like, I love that kind of stuff.
You are right to fear me.
Because some players just won't even try that. Some players are just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna hide and just wait for something to happen first." Did he really? That's funny. So they banned Lee and Nidalee. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now,
I am the one to fear.
if they're banning Nidalee, what are they aiming for? This is Q. He has an 80 jungle in mind. Ideally, he would play what? Holy fuck. Okay. Interesting. Oh, also, I definitely did not take my waiting on start shit, but it's a-okay. Maokai. So this is actually the first Maokai I've seen this entire time. So that's cool. First Maokai. We got a Jace. Any Jace players here? Trist. Okay, I'm not as fond of Trist, but that's okay. Because, I mean, you have Milio, so still works. Still works. Yeah, they definitely played a closer series, that's for sure. Yo, 369 though, man. The fucking GOAT. Absolute GOAT. Holy fuck. Wow. Well, this will be quite different from any other game I watch. So obviously both junglers are just gonna clear. Like, I mean, that's like the most obvious thing that's gonna happen. They have a scaling bot. They're both scaling bot lanes, and then it's just like a fist fight top lane matchup. That's literally it. I 100% would go. Should he go cleanse? Should Twitch go cleanse? Maybe. Maokai R and then Philios Purple Gun? Maybe. Rat Queen. Well, let's see. I mean, I'm super interested because I can see how this pick actually wins out. It's just... let me switch the game. Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, like, I'm looking at, like, Purple Gun and Maokai, and I'm thinking I probably would go cleanse. But it's okay. We'll see how it goes. I just want to see how the mid matchup goes, honestly. Like, this would be the most volatile one. This one will probably be the most boring because I doubt Twitch is going to do much in the beginning unless there's like a spacing error. Do I really? Maybe I'll skip out on bot though. Or sorry, top.
Minions have spawned.
I'll probably just check on mid and then look at bot a little bit. So he's first on wave and pushing pretty quick. They already have a ward on here, so the only thing you can do is like ward this or possibly like fuck with it. It's a little nice chip damage. W and 8. E and 5. You get 2 first. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. Oh. Yikes. Well, let's just go over this real quick, guys. So, these guys are in lane first. They go for a little chip damage, like possible look. He's hitting, this is hitting. They trade into this, they use W, they zone them a little bit. They have access to the wave, they don't. Again, access to the wave. At this point, you're just focusing on the wave because you're playing for level 2. This is the most important thing. They go for trades here, not hitting. And then they hit a little bit late. Okay. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, this is what it looks like, right? Like, you got 26 seconds on W. And you got 15 seconds on E. And obviously you get the 2 E's. And ideally, if you're playing Aphelios into Twitch and you have Sniper Gun with range, yeah, I bet you could just fucking space the guy out a little bit. But that is rough. Because this guy just full cleared. And now he just gets this. Yes, exactly. So I mean, like if you have like the E movement speed, like it's just... the guy is gonna lose all of his HP. So is this really just what happens? Like, they have access to the wave because they won. And they skipped the wave. Oh man, that is just... That just feels bad. It just feels bad. They literally skipped the wave and lost like a couple CS, but the end result is them getting a pick. Wow. Well, that's really bad. Yeah, the Twitch has 3 kills. I mean, don't get me wrong. Twitch has dropped a ton of CS in this game to like do these quick plays, and it's like pretty fucking obnoxious. I won't lie. Like if you're playing the game, because it's like the Twitch is just dropping CS to fuck with you, like the other people. But yeah, it has 3 kills. Yo. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Holy shit, fucking hell. So if you look at the gold, it's like 650 gold difference. Obviously, you know, if you can help it and not drop any more, that'd be fantastic. Heals is perma-farming, right? They're just playing for the team. Isles gets fucking caught again, and he's dead. I mean, Kiel just has this fucking... I mean, this shit is just, like, so fucked now, though. It's like, I understand you're overwatching this. I don't know why you would use your Q this way. Especially when you don't have flash, like just run. Like, you're just seeing if this is gonna happen, right? That's how you die. And then obviously the Renekton situation, it's like... How did this even go? He has level 6. Basically, you're just supposed to auto one time instead of pressing your W, because it's like, you know, it's onto his W, so you just want to try to bait it. Uses his Q, has empowered Q, right? This guy's coming. Don't use a Q that way, just hold your Q, just wait. And then obviously if they get near you, then you just have empowered Q when you E4 and you get a fat amount of health, and yeah, it's kind of free in that sense. Fiddle. 690 gold. These guys are building away. Fuck me, man. Look at that kingdom, though. We'll see. In the end, like, all it takes is for Twitch to just get some, like, random kills again and, like, vibing, right? But we'll see. What's that? Nope. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna play with this, no? It's because I first move into this. This guy's coming up. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I think we can definitely say that they knew that these guys were rolling up. So that's like the first thing. I don't know if Breezy or like whatever didn't like mention this. But yeah, like they're gonna move up. I would just let this chill out. I know, like, it looks like he's inting, but he's not actually inting. It's also the first time I've ever seen Triss actually jump into mid. Like, I don't think Sutsy's done anything to this, this dude at all this whole game, so it's a little suspicious. Yeah, I can't use that guy now. They still contest. Did they get it? Oh, they get it. Yeah, I did. I'm like watching this again though, and it's like at this point you're already committed to this, so why go back? I mean, unless you're just saying, well, we lost too much HP, like can't fucking do this, right? Because like this goes down, this guy's out. Does he regen just enough from this alone? Wow, maybe he does. And this guy doesn't want to give the wave, but he needs to just, like, move this way. Like, he should be... He is first to this, right? Kinda. And then Emilio base, because he had, like, half HP. But you could just stand and, like, let Twitch, like, come. I don't know. Personally, if you're gonna commit to this, like, have everyone commit to it. I don't know why we're half-assing, like, the Herald. I guess that's why I'm so confused. Like, if you're feeling the Herald, at least Overwatch it. Sack bot. I don't give a shit. Do something. Your Emilio can literally stand in the brush, like here, and chill out even, if necessary. But something went wrong with that call. This guy's down 30 CS. That is rough. Oh, that is even rougher. Oh god. Ooh. Ooh, that is not ideal. It is really not ideal. Because, like, we're gonna start it from their side, right? So, your mid, like kind of a little awkward to walk in. They're starting it. You know they know there's a ward here. And the ulti's coming down and they see it, so it's just kind of unfortunate. And of course Twitch gets hit by R as well, so like just literally the worst possible situation. Yeah, it definitely was the worst situation possible. So Philios is going to eat up with plates, and now this bot lead is almost even. So it's getting a little rough.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Rough. It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. This guy's just clearing up. I mean, he's just gonna take all the camps, right? This guy's slowly falling down. So there's a world that Fiddle could hopefully one-shot someone. We'll see. Twitch used R to clear the wave. Well, you gotta get the fuck out now. Like, that's it. That's it. These guys are taking over. What a weird game. I feel like mid has just been literally auction, like, pushing a little bit. Hasn't really found too many opportunities off that one instance of killing Isles. Top is just getting Kingdom, even though there was like that 1v1, like 1v2 situation. Yeah, this eventually fell. Gil's taking more camps away. Herald's coming up. What's his gold like? 678? I mean, he can push out bot, technically. It should be pretty stress-free because Triss is showing here, he's showing here, and unlikely that Philios goes back bot, so he can fully push this out. And be present for this if he wants to. And they should fight it because, I mean... Renekton is fat. What do we got? Why is he going back bot? What? Okay, I have no idea why he went bot in the first place. He actually could be like around here and fishing. It looks like we won off Twitch ulti, so... Ooh, this is bad. Ah, shit. Oh, there goes Herald. That's rough. That's really rough. So, even though, like, this is, like, first off, it has red gun, and I assume red ulti, so never will die, right? And you don't want to trade Twitch R to, like, Aphelios R, because, I mean, once Twitch loses the ulti, kind of useless. So, ideally, you know, you just collect the wave as is, and Aphelios is kind of off looking, and then hopefully... Assuming Aphelios can actually be here, he would be around here by now, or even fishing here, or even up here, and they just do a 3v1 play, and then they just chill. Like, that's like the, I guess the best way to look at this. Like, Keel picks up a one-off kill on Maokai, which is great. It looks like Kenvi got it. And maybe they clean up? No. Okay. So after this whole shenanigans, I mean, he did lose track of Eel. Actually, no, they didn't. They knew Keel was just here. Ah, Kenvi. Come on, man. Dude, Kenvi just has to be here. I mean, he has vision. This is just bad by him, right? Because ideally you just get this now. That ideally that's just like what happens. Their condition's even good enough. Doesn't have TP. This guy does have TP. Oh, might not work actually still. Even though the play mid was not ideal, with how the conditions turned out, it actually might have been decent. Alright, so that's the stem it from here now. It looks like Twitch did another play mid. 4 kills. In a good spot. Ooh. Oh, that's ooh, okay. Alright. Nice. Very nice. So after Kenvi died, just watch. This turret's up, this dragon's up. They know that these guys... He'd be there first? Technically, yes, because of death tempo, if they knew. Technically could be here. But they opt to sack it, and then of course, like, you know, Twitch, like, just kind of powerhouses this guy. Because they actually had members and, like, people available for this time. And then, naturally, you know, if these guys are here... Like, don't fuck around too much. And it was just good by Kenvi to get this pick. And then, what happens afterwards? Well, Kenvi grieves. So he dies again, kind of like greeting afterwards, which kind of blows. And then it looks like Twitch does the same thing. You know, you just open up straight on mid. Except this time, again, keep in mind, when it's these guns, it's not that great. Like, as long as, like, Alice, like, can actually, like, avoid those gun rotations and just wait, you'll get a lot more value. I've been talking a lot. My voice is starting to die. Hoarder. Hoarder. Down 60. Benji freezing. Or slow building. Well, his jungle's about to come back online, so push this, push one more. Don't fuck around too much. Good. Get this wave in, rotate. They're gonna get saplings. It's fine. Almost off red gun. He based. What did he base to buy? Oh, he had 1600. Okay, that's fair. She gets IE. Fair. She needs a bit of time still. Wow. Well, that fucking blows. So, I mean, let's just watch this again. Asante pushed this wave. Asante moves with the team, right? Like a little bit late to moving with the team, whatever. You're on mid wave. This guy's gained vision. This guy is doing another wave here. Your Cassante went back bot. Now, keep in mind, he's fucking useless. So if he's doing this to get another timer, they're gonna get a timer. Bases. I would have preferred if Cassante was already here. He's TPing here, which is really kind of useless in many ways. And then they kind of just forgot about this guy. They have a sapling here, right? No? Nope. Crab's up too. I mean, ideally, Hoarder is just like on this. Or like here. Or anything. I mean, Mao has R. Where they see Fiddle? They know Fiddle's up here. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting close to finishing, yeah, you definitely are. They weren't like too close to it yet. But it's just kind of sloppy, because keep in mind, like, if you don't have, like, people overwatching, you don't have a pink ward in the, like, the bot dot, like, everyone's leaning topside. And so now your carry's like, well, I don't want to just sit here. Like, I actually need someone in front, by the way. The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Ah. Ryle. Ryle is playing the Twitch. I'm gonna scroll out a little bit. Get a little fatter picture, you know? Become a little lazy. I don't know why we went Collector. That is for sure a mega grief item. You always play for good linear, like, building up, you know? You are deep, like, God, good God, we have a fucking double Collector. His brain. Well, Twitch is starting to sack a little bit. Just a little bit. What are they building? Are they building shield bow or what? Pen? I mean, like, I'm gonna be real honest. If I'm AD, my third item, even though I know like you want pen for a Renekton, I'm building a defensive item. I definitely am building a third defensive item because it's Fiddle, fucking Twitch. Like, there's just so much damage. If you could just live through the Twitch shit, you're good. Oh, Kenby is possibly dying. Isle's also possibly dying. He had to use his ulti. Fuck. Well then. I mean, like, this stems from this part, right? They sack to make a play mid, they got Twitch Ghost, they get control again. They have Maokai Saplings, you kind of just have to play it slow, but it's a little dangerous. Cassante needs... Dude, like, all I'm gonna say is Cassante cannot be doing this shit so often. And if he does, and like, because this is coming, then you just need to chill out. So, if you're gonna contest this way, he needs to be here. If you don't need to contest this way right away because it's not up yet, fucking chill out. Because this guy's like contesting Vision here alone. He's contesting Vision here alone. It's just really poor. And yeah, this was nice. Like, catch this guy like off guard a little bit. And does anyone have? Does he have flash? He does. Oh, he's so far away, though. Literally nobody can, like, answer. It's too far away, so... Good night. Good night. I mean, if my shit was cutting out this entire time... I'm doomed. Yeah, it was a good find. Like, the second you see... Because if Maokai's closer, don't fucking do it. Like, you're gonna get quickly engaged on. Maybe it's okay if Renata has arc coming through, right? And then it's kind of like a bait. And that's, like, awesome. Because she also had flash, right? So, that can be really good, too. Well, okay. Cool. This item? Mostly yes. Like, Ardent does, like, a billion like things better, for the most part. Also, I just realized I went Radiant. I think I'll Radiant. Oh, fuck, it's this build? Okay, so if he's going this build, it's like pure, like just I pick someone inside. Or I chip them just very briefly and I pass the fuck out. Got it. With that in mind, I'm surprised they're not like, he's not fishing for more options like that. Give me 1 second. I know I backed up a lot, but I just need to go back to this real quick. If your team is setting up this quickly, he just needs to do the fucking Raptors, by the way. Don't do the bot side, you're gonna be like a lot later to the rest of your team. Don't be here, you should be here. So Keel's just late. Okay. So that guy... No! 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 No, what the fuck? So look, like I said, this guy's omega late to playing with the team. Like, he thought to look at the candy bot side, but you don't give a shit. Like, you just want to accelerate the game, do the Raptors, move the team. Do they have vision here? I mean, they kind of recognize that there's like some things amiss could be here. They're hitting pretty deep, so they just go for it, right? Nobody's home. I mean, he's just eating ass for 0. And then, well, unfortunately, in this situation, so there's one auto attack on a minion. There's another auto attack on a minion. And then by then, it's like, yeah, the Philios gets 2 autos and you're fucking dead. So Renekton basically killed himself, heal should be there, and then, I mean, ideally Twitch is like, the targeting's a little bit better. I mean, come on, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I definitely hate Breezy's build. Fucking hate it. It should just all be like propelling the Twitch forward. I hate the Philios build, but whatever. It plays a certain style. And Fiddle could even play through that style if he really wanted to. What the fuck? What is going on top lane? Holy fuck, is Keel just the fucking GOAT or what? Here. Watch it from their POV, okay? So Keel never made it to these fights, right? And he has R. They see Renekton, they see Action push this out. And so I'm wondering, like, okay, when is he actually do a side play and do more active plays with Action? Action's pushing this again. Still don't know where the fuck Keel is. Boom. And it's just him. Like, Action's not even here. Action's here. Holy fuck. Okay. I mean... yeah, sure. Holy fuck. And that's just the fucking game. That was the game. That was it. That was literally it. Wow. So, I mean, I gotta like back check the top lane shit because
Blue team's turret
hits a
has been
Q,
destroyed. Blue team's
gets
turret
hit by
has
another
been
Q,
destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
starts getting pressure just a little bit back with Qs. It's fine.
Ace.
So he's down what? 6 CS from this? Oh. So he missed one there, and he missed one there, so that's 2. Ideally, he's focusing on the wave for 2 if he really wants to do it this way. Can't get that one. Hits level 2, and then gets zoned, and then goes down CS because of this. So after these waves, it's 18 to 12, so 6 CS gap. One second. I mean, he's landing the Q3s, I guess. Something. Goes in. Holds the stun. W's too early. I mean, it's just like a skill check, right? So, I mean, if you fucking fail it, blows. Yeah. And that sucks. Okay, play out, play out, play out. Down 10 CS at the end of it. That's rough. And then yeah, if Benji plays this better, top lane's so fucked. I mean, top lane's already in a bad state, but like, my god, is he so fucked if they lose that 1v2. Gets a plate. Rough. Never gets it back. Rough. This shit was the funniest shit, though. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is so funny seeing this. Because, like I said, most ADs would go get the wave, right? But, like, you fast track into, like, Kenby, kill him, right? You drop some CS. It's like fine. Like, honestly, for a surprise hit, it's like fine, right? And then you ideally build this bot wave instead of like, how much gold do they have? 700. He's gonna be gone though. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I probably would have built 2 waves at least. But like, you catch this guy out, cool. But this is like frozen, and then yeah, it's kind of stays frozen for a while, and then you're still like fucking around, like hoping Milio shows up. Eat a little ass. What was the bad situation? I don't even remember there was a bad situation. I think just from a natural occurrence, it just go down. Because they got to like control the wave the whole time. It's just how they want to go about it. Yeah.
I'll be right under.
And then there was... Fuck, what was it? This situation, which made it even more fucked. So, at this point, it's like, yeah, Twitch has gone down some CS. It's not the end of the world because of the kills picked up. And then you do this shit, which just ruins it completely. So now, Twitch went in, also lost some HP, lost R. These guys just humped the shit out of this. And then this is where, like, you know, whatever advantage Twitch had kind of starts disappearing. So, yeah. Big. I gotta do these notes, but I need to be like... I need like 1 second. All right, let's finish this out, guys. This is the last game. Let's finish this out. So, order. Some last hits in lane. And then mistimed first W, which resulted in getting zoned again. It's 10 CS deficit. Almost. Altitude. So like minus 20 plus at this point, right? Which then leads to kind of being useless overall. Main late and mid late. Space to east or so that's like that side, right? And then there was hold on, I need to make sure I'm looking at the right people. So Envy had some good looks with there was not as many good looks with Mao, but had some good looks with just counterplay. But then inted immediately after, which kind of ruined the point of it. I'm trying to remember. Pat down, he got surprised. He did top. Areas. Probably play carries instead of Mao. Question mark? I mean, I like this one. Like, I think if he maybe did more of this kind of shit, it would have been nice. Kind of just lost push. Down 10. played with team. I mean, like, not much else to say about the situation. Like a few cases of using W forward versus just auto attacking. Yeah. I'm gonna put the two of them here. So mobility aisles. What else? What am I missing, guys? Didn't capitalize much on that. That's funny. Um, fuck. What am I missing? Oh, Benji. So, time this W better. Honestly, I feel like it didn't actually do much. Had a huge lead, turn advantage, but almost no effective pressure. I don't know. It's just like how I felt with that game. Heal for carry. Mm, I mean, this was like a good thing. Obviously, like the first drag, first drag situation, or was it like the second drag situation? Whatever, ended up being a complete botch. Shochi, auto push mid. I don't know. I feel like not much came from. Again, it's just like you had push. Like it's kind of like the Renekton and the auction mostly felt like they just had push. What about this? think our openings were like 50-50. I mean, like there was a Herald one where I think it was first Herald. Herald 1. I can't remember if it was Herald 1 or Herald 2. Herald 1 kind of griefed it. On red blue guns also didn't impact all. I liked the beginning. I liked certain situations that were gained. Oh, the Milio pick. The Milio pick was smart on midwave. That was good. I like that. And then there was Breezy. Is it really? Like, I mean, he just pretty much just followed along in certain situations. Probably like 70-30 Renata Rs. I'd put... Oh, man. Man, do I put Kenvi for this? I'll just leave that as a holistic thing. And then... I think that's it. Did I put Isles? Probably not. And that leaves that at what? That puts me at Cassante number 5. And then... What's this guy play? Renekton? Renekton number 2. No gravies this time. No gravies. We got a Maokai finally. And we got a Fiddlesticks. We got a Trist. Dude, I mean, I was not gonna guess this one. Never gonna guess that one. Zaya? Why am I saying Zaya? My brain's melting. Milio. That's it. Alright. GG's. I'm done. I gotta get going. I probably got Clash soon, and I gotta make sure my food is being made. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the games, and peace.